So for today's video, I want to be talking about Gen Z and their expectations for life, for work, especially right after they leave college or, a little bit after they leave college. And the reason I want to talk about this is because a recent video just came out of this girl complaining that I guess she was expecting to be making 150 to 200K right out of school just because she got her degree, but things weren't looking that way. And here's that video.
I have a bone to pick with America! So I'm headed to my serving job. I hate it. I hate it. Tell me why I make more money serving. I have my literal business marketing degree that put me in a cute $80,000 in debt. And I make more serving sushi rolls. Because I've been applying to marketing jobs for weeks now. And the pay cut is insane. Insane. But the jobs that are like a cute 150 to 200,000 a year, I'm not getting those. I'm a almost 25-year-old, my birthday's soon, almost 25-year-old chick going against, corporate America, people with so much experience. All I got is my degree. People say, get your degree, but then they don't talk about how you need experience. The degree was the experience! I need to relax.
Now, outside of a regular, I guess, delusion that some of these kids have, I understand how it can be frustrating. You work hard, you get the degree, then you apply for these jobs, but the jobs require experience. And, that's what it's called, climbing the corporate ladder. Yes, does it suck? 100%. But everyone's got to start somewhere. Just because you finished your business degree, like many others finished their business degree, doesn't mean you just get to get slotted into the upper echelon of the pay structure. You got to start in the lower end. And who knows, for her, the lower end might be the 100K mark or slightly below, maybe 80K. Now, that's a lot more than most people make, but to her, I guess her expectations are some lavish life for 150K to 200K will give her a sweet, sweet life. Now, I think I maybe know 2 to 3 people in my life that make around the 150K, if not slightly above, and they have like a really good job and they've been in this position for, 5-10 years kind of thing. Now, I luckily fall into the millennial bracket as I'm almost 35. But even me being in the millennial bracket, I can't sympathize with the Gen Zs because we kind of had the same mentality. You go to school, you work hard, you get the degree or the diploma, whatever it is, and then you get into the workforce. It's a bit of a grind. But once you do the grind, you get to where you want to be. But again, we already knew that there was a grind required. These people just seem to think you go to school, you get the degree, boom, you get the money. But the main reason I wanted to talk about this was because another video came out of this girl complaining about the 9-to-5 life. And this is her right here. And I didn't think anything of it. However, Rolling Stone magazine decided to do a piece on her. And so I'm going to play her video here for you now.
I know I'm probably just being so dramatic and annoying, but this is my first job, like my first 9-to-5 job after college, and I'm in person, and I'm commuting in the city, and it takes me forever to get there. There's no way I'm going to be able to afford living in the city right now, so that's off the table, like, duh! If I was able to walk to work, and it'd be fine, but I'm not, so it literally takes me, like, I leave here at, I get on the train at 7:30, and I don't get home till, 6:15 earliest, and then, I don't have time to do anything. I want to shower, eat my dinner, and go to sleep. I don't have time or energy to cook my dinner either. I don't have energy to work out. That's out the window. I'm so upset. Oh my God. Nothing to do with my job at all, but just the 9-to-5 schedule in general is crazy. Being in the office 9-to-5, if it was remote, you get off at 5 and you're home and everything's fine. But I'm not home. It takes me long to get home, and people that drive to the office, you don't get off at 5. And I know it could be worse. I know I could be working longer, but I literally get off, it's pitch black, I don't have energy. How do you have friends? How do you have time to, meet, a guy. I don't know. Like, how do you have time for like dating? Like, I don't have time for anything, and I'm like so stressed out. And I'm also getting my period, so that's why I'm all emotional. But like, am I so dramatic? It's fine.
Now, before I get into it, I understand again her complaints. As stated here, she is a 21-year-old, so she's just getting into this reality of how life works, how work works. And it seems like if this is how she feels now, she's going to be in for a bumpy ride as life goes on. And yes, I agree with her. The 9 to 5 does suck, especially in today's day and age where with modern technology, and, especially with the pandemic, remote work became more accessible, more available, a lot more people did it. And just as of recently, we've kind of started to recess where we're seeing a lot more employers request people to come back into the office, not to just be at home all the time. And, I think she has some valid points. The 9 to 5 does suck when you have to travel. But again, you can't expect to have such a cushy life right after school, getting into your first job. Like, these are things that you can't automatically assume you're going to be getting. And again, I hear her complaints. The work-life balance can be a tricky thing. But again, if your goal is not to be doing something like that, then you need to work and find different avenues that will help you in that degree, in that aspect. She's had other videos where she's talking about, oh, I just want to become an influencer.
Like, I can't even afford a doctor's appointment. Oh my God, please, please, God, please just give me the life of an influencer.
And I would say most Gen Zs of this day and age, that's their main goal. I think if you ask a lot of them, they say they want to be famous on YouTube, or they want to be famous on TikTok, or they want to be on Twitch, or whatever the platform may be. They want to be a famous influencer. And I find it funny that for as much as this girl complains about not having any free time to do this or do that, if you just go to her TikTok page alone, this girl has many TikToks. And I just feel like, if you're complaining about the time that you do and don't have, maybe get off the app, stop trying to make videos, and, go live a life. Go look for a boyfriend. I don't think you're going to find a boyfriend by just TikToking. And, most people will save dating towards the weekend. Now, a lot of Gen Zs, I'm sure, are just using dating apps. They don't really go out to bars anymore or meet people in public. But that might be a nice alternative to try as well. Disconnecting from the phone and getting out there. Go hang out with some friends. Go to a bar or a dance or the mall. See if you can run into somebody at the food court. And again, this is not to fully come down on her, because again, I understand this. I used to get up at 5 a.m. just to get to work for 7. And then during the winter, I'd have to wake up at 4 just so I could shovel to get my vehicle out for 5 to get to work for 7. Like, many people have to do many things. Some people do a 9 to 5 and then still have to go do a second job just to pay the bills or just to make ends meet. And they work 12 to 16 hours a day, go home, still make dinner for their kids, this, that, make dinner for themselves, hit the bed, get up, go do it all over again. Is it ideal? No. But it's something that we all go through. It's, again, a learning process as you're getting older. And again, you're only 21. Give it time. You will move up in the corporate ladder, or you'll find another job. Maybe it's more flexible. Maybe it is fully remote. But to go on to TikTok and complain about it, I don't know. Maybe you're just venting. But again, these types of things were done face to face or on the phone. You would talk to a friend. You would just, vent a little bit, call, you'd rant. This like sharing it online thing, and then just having all these people flood in your comment section, maybe validating you or saying, yeah, you go girl, or I totally agree with you. It's not good. But hey, she's young. Hopefully she figures it out. And I'd love to hear from you guys what you guys thought about this. And as always, I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks so much.